Welcome to the KEP Knowledge English Podcast. I'm your host, James Rivers, and I'm thrilled to have you join us on this journey of learning and discovery.
And I'm Sophia Wells. Whether you're looking to improve your English skills or dive into insightful discussions on a range of topics, you're in the right place.
Here on KEP, we explore everything from language learning tips to thought-provoking conversations that will challenge your perspective and expand your knowledge.
Each episode will bring you fresh insights, practical advice, and a little bit of fun along the way. So grab your headphones and let's get started.
This is KEP Knowledge English Podcast. Let's dive in. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. We're so excited to have you with us today. Now, today's episode is going to be a real treat. We're talking about confidence, a topic we all want to get right. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Confidence is that secret ingredient that makes everything in life just a little bit easier. Whether you're going for a job interview, speaking in public, or trying to make a good impression, confidence is key.
Exactly. But let's be honest, sometimes it feels like confidence is something that only certain people have, right? Like there's a secret club you can't get into. But I've got news for you. Confidence isn't reserved for the chosen few. Everyone can build it.
I love that. It's all about tapping into the right kind of internal power. I've been in situations where I had no idea what I was doing, but I faked it till I made it. But it worked. But deep down, I know that real confidence comes from within.
And that's exactly it. Confidence isn't about faking it. It's about feeling that inner strength. Think about a time when you felt on top of the world. What were you doing? Probably something you were good at, something you knew inside and out, right?
Definitely. That's when you feel unstoppable. When you're prepared, when you've put in the work, and when your internal power is at its peak, you just shine.
Right. And if we're being real here, if you haven't built that internal power, whether it's knowledge, skills, or self awareness, it's much harder to be confident. But here's the good news, you can always build it. Confidence isn't a fixed trait. You can grow it step by step.
Totally. So let's talk about the foundation of confidence and why it starts with understanding that inner strength. A little spoiler, it's not about looking perfect on the outside. It's about knowing your value and your capabilities on the inside.
Now, let's get into what confidence really means. I think there's a common misconception that being confident means never feeling nervous.
Oh, totally. I mean, think about public speaking or giving a big presentation. Your heart's pounding, your palms are sweaty, and you feel like your voice is going to crack. But you know what? That doesn't mean you're not confident.
Yeah, confidence isn't about being fearless or perfect. It's about trusting yourself, even when the nerves are kicking in. Confidence is about knowing that you've got what it takes, no matter the situation.
So, a little nervous energy, totally normal. It just means you care, right? When I'm nervous before doing something, I tell myself, it's okay to be nervous. Just don't let it take over. It's a reminder that even if I'm anxious, I can still perform.
That's a great point. The real trick is to separate the feelings of nervousness from the feelings of doubt. Being nervous means you care about the outcome, but being doubtful means you don't trust your ability to handle things.
Yep, and that's where internal power comes in. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you've prepared and you can handle it. You've got your skills, your knowledge, and your strength to rely on.
Right. And this is also where we need to talk about how external factors play into confidence. For instance, let's say you're a person who drives a fancy car and you walk into a room full of people. Chances are you're feeling pretty good about yourself. But is that real confidence or is it just the result of external factors?
Ooh, good point. If you're driving a Porsche and you walk into a room, yeah, you're going to feel confident because you're thinking, I've got it made. But if you're not confident in your abilities and you're only relying on that flashy car to boost your ego, it's not the same thing.
Exactly. Confidence comes from within. The real power is when you can walk into that same room and feel just as confident, whether you're in a Porsche or a beat up old sedan. It's not about what you have, it's about how you feel about what you can do.
All right. So now let's dive into how to actually build that confidence. What are the real steps to take? I know you've got a plan, James.
Of course. So, step one is all about choosing a field that you enjoy. It doesn't have to be your passion, but it should be something that excites you enough to want to dive in and learn more about it.
Right. And I think this is where a lot of people get tripped up. They think they need to be absolutely passionate about something from the get go. But in reality, sometimes it's just about finding something that sparks interest.
That right. Passion can grow over time, but at the start, just choose something that you find intriguing enough to stick with. Like for me, I've always been into photography. Not to the point where I thought I'd become a professional, but I love taking pictures, and that passion grew as I got better.
I totally get that. I started with cooking just because I loved the idea of making something delicious. And as I learned more about techniques and flavors, that confidence just grew naturally.
Exactly. Once you pick your thing, step two is to focus on learning and improving in that field. Don't jump from one thing to another. Focus on getting better step by step. Knowledge is power, and as you build your skills, your confidence will rise with it.
Right. It's like this. You wouldn't try to learn how to play piano and then jump to painting the next day. Stick with what you started, get good at it, and your confidence will follow.
And once you feel you've learned something and built some internal power, step three is to share your journey with others. It's not about becoming a guru or influencer overnight, but it's about sharing what you've learned, getting feedback, and continuing to improve.
I love that. Sharing doesn't mean you have to start a YouTube channel or a blog, although, if that's your thing, go for it. But it can be as simple as talking about your journey with friends or posting about it on social media.
Exactly. Sharing your progress is an important part of building confidence. It's not just about the recognition you get, it's also about giving yourself credit for the work you've done. You're telling the world, hey, I've been working hard, and here's what I've accomplished.
And that recognition, even from just a small group of friends or followers, can make a huge difference. It helps you see your own value and can give you the boost you need to keep going. Okay, so let's wrap this up with a quick recap. Confidence isn't some magic trick you can pull out of thin air. It's a journey, and it starts with understanding your own internal power.
Exactly. It's about choosing something that excites you, diving deep into learning, and then sharing your progress with others. Over time, that confidence will grow and you'll start seeing the changes.
And let's be clear, confidence doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It's about being comfortable with where you are right now and knowing that with each step, you're getting better.
Yep, confidence is not about never failing. It's about picking yourself up when you do, learning from it, and moving forward with a positive mindset.
So, if you take anything away from today's episode, it's that confidence is built. It doesn't happen overnight, but if you take the steps we've outlined, you'll start seeing real progress.
And remember, confidence is a journey. There's no destination. Just keep learning, keep improving, and most importantly, Keep believing in yourself.
Thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. We hope this episode helps you build your own confidence, and we can't wait to hear about your progress. Catch us next time for more insights and fun convos.
Until next time, stay confident and keep growing. See ya.